All right, see if it's working now, Keon.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Is it working now, Keon?
After 1. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Third down.
Throwing now is Gino. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener.
Did you get that one, Keon?
The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing analogy.
I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. That's it.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting. Not just scouting, they're now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Got his target, Samuel.
Ooh, that's tough. Ooh, shit.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. So my defense is on there. Let's go, baby. My defense is on there.
Folks, remember this. His first
I just cooked his ass.
rookie getting playing time here in week 1, and he comes through with a giant.
But my offense didn't even touch the
return for obviously his first NFL.
But my offense didn't even touch the field. I mean, we touched the field, but damn.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
We are bossing this nigga, man.
At the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way.
Oh, we got another iron feet, bro. Jeez.
Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the
That's something, you know.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Gino down to throw.
You said give her a DK?
Inside the 5. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the round is on here in this first half. Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
And it's intercepted.
They better not call it.
Julian Love.
Oh, my God.
Once again, with a football at their own 20-yard line. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 24, Lance completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. That is right. He tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing now is Lance. Finding Gray going across the field. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Lance now to throw.
Come on, man, you got to intercept that, Adam.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Oh, I was going to say, how the fuck did this nigga fall?
Lined up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now we think they're trying to dial up on 3.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this.
Oh, shit.
They're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Boston elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
God, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. This nigga just bazooka through that bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they try to get it all on one throw right there.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now Gino. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end fan.
Come on.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now a draw play. It's Walker.
Yo, Kenneth Walker?
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone
I was scared the ball game trying to go under this.
impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Lance looking to throw it.
How the fuck you get that shit off?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lance to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's what I was
Incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Again, it's Lance. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
Oh, y'all didn't get a good thing.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll come out in the pistol. Lance on the keeper. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second down and goal. Lance.
Oh, yeah.
This one is down he goes.
Y'all are playing some perfect ass defense.
Sue got the sack there. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. Lance going to throw.
Go, man.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Desperation time here. Lance.
No, how the fuck?
George Kittle, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Boston elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation.
Should I work on me in the game?
I think you saw them charge onto the field, fired up about another chance to get into the end zone.
That's on the rookie right there.
Any hope left?
I know,
and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
From up near the 40
getting
now after
after
the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And some room to run now. And he is out.
Walker getting after him. Like Ricky done got after him. DK done got after him. Locker done got after him. Fant done got after him. Like, we having a real solidified game now.
This is 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Throwing now is Gino. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second.
That's why we telling y'all to chill out on the trade.
With a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
That's why I ain't even trade moving or nothing. I'm just gonna keep my same squad. And we do be beating the fuck out of niggas in the league.
Coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now it's Smith. He lets this one fly to the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
I cannot hear that nigga.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down, Lance.
Let's go, Adams. Let's go, Adams.
Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this.
Like, everybody getting active on my defense right now. This shit.
Now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's...
Look at DK. Look at DK.
...game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also...
DK just wants 2 legs.
He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
And out of bounds all the way down.
My boy Kenneth Walker going crazy. He's going to have over 100 yards.
Walker.
Let's go, Kenneth Walker.
End zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence...
Curtis said Geno Smith was ass.
But they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him.
Don't even ask what the score is over here. Shit.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Lance now on 1st down.
Yeah, they just hold the fuck out of you.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Damn.
He'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Ooh, his ass force on man in the room, boy.
They want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this.
Oh, my niggas is playing it too.
He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
11 more on that one and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I think I did good in the draft, boy, because I'm niggas like that on the draft and had a good
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now Lance.
He caught that shit.
We're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get
He got a lot of speed, but he's slow as fuck. Shit, for Miss Curtis right here, but send him to Curtis. Curtis is talking about speed, he don't care about speed up on the movie.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some...
Damn, bro, why the fuck did you not throw the ball like shit?
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And into the end zone.
Oh, this is supposed to be a blowout. This nigga problem, he can't throw the ball, dude. Yeah.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you
can take that bazooka shit off him. He don't deserve it.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation.
Like, why y'all not playing it?
And make them 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 113 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Throwing now, Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Straight ahead, Walker. get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Play action. It's Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, they just hold me.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Oh, no.
3rd and 2, Smith.
Oh, shit.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Come 19! Pat the street! Pat the street!
They snap it to Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
He gotta turn around, Metcalf. Oh, you stupid bitch.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, effective.
Come on, Adam.
Everyone, get your hands out. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final try now for Lance. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. But partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they?